Peace, everybody. What's going on? It's a beautiful day out here today. Thanksgiving Eve. Just wanted to come on real quick and share something that was on my mind earlier today. So you all know I'm doing a project about justice, and I'm making some artwork that relates to that big overarching theme of justice. And so I was thinking today, as an artist, artists have to really tackle at times some of these real big themes, overarching themes like justice, like spirituality, like psychology, and I was wondering, like, how do you tackle so much in one piece, in three pieces? And in my case, two large-scale sculptures I'm about to do related to the idea of justice. Like, how can I tackle so many different ideas and comprise it into one structure? And I thought about that question, and I've asked myself throughout this last year, thinking and planning and working and producing. And I know that's a question a lot of artists out there, and any artist listening right now, and I know it's a question that you ask yourself, like, how do I tackle so much within my art? How do I tackle big issues, especially social issues, through art? One thing that has been revealed to me through this year is to unpack your why. And what I mean by your why is, in essence, your personal connection to that big subject. How can you find yourself in that subject? A. B. Why do you feel like it's important to do it based on your personal connection with that subject? Now, take justice, for instance. It breaks down into different subcategories. You got environmental justice, social justice, economic justice, of course, in the judicial system, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But where do I find myself? And I thought about it, and the major place I find myself is under the social justice bracket, being that socially I am a black man now in America. I've existed as a black person for 25 years now, and being in America, knowing the history, knowing how black men particularly have been treated and handled throughout history in America. Most of those stains carry even over today with the more recent police shootings of unarmed black men in America. And the reason it hits home personally to me is because I'm vulnerable to those same attacks and those same stereotypes, and it leaves a trauma. It leaves scars on my psyche. It leaves a scar, in my spirit, to have to walk around with, and be normal, but not really feeling totally normal or free in this social construct here in America. At any given point, God forbid, I could be attacked, I could be shot down. Just imagine thinking that. Just imagine having to feel that horror, in the back of your mind. Of course, it doesn't slow me down, and it doesn't, discourage me. I keep a positive mindset each and every day, but at the same time, I know it's like in the back of my head, anything could happen, and all because you're black, all because you may look suspicious or may sound suspicious. So, having to take extra caution of where you go, who you're around, all of those things, it has a bearing on you. It has a bearing on me personally. So why this project is important for me to do is because I want to see those attitudes and those traumas. I want to through my art see and pursue healing, and also contribute to a point in our history where, black men, young black men, don't have to be fearful or traumatized by the threat of what could happen, because we would at that point live in a society where, everybody would be treated as human beings, regardless of their race and color and all of those things. That's why I want to pursue justice through art. And that's why I find myself in that construction and in the production of what I'm doing. So, whatever subject that you undertake as an artist, find out your why, connect to that why, and it will inform the art that you're doing. It will inform the piece and the concept that you have. Just know your why. Just know your why. And people will feel that authenticity, and they'll want to know more. And you will want to know and discover more in that process as well. So, as artists living in today, especially as Paul Robeson would say, be the gatekeepers of truth. That's what artists are, the gatekeepers of truth. And even Nina Simone said that artists are supposed to reflect the times that they're in. And even in my academia years, I've heard all the time, art doesn't exist in a vacuum, and it does not. It does not. It has to reflect what's going on, what's changing, what's about to change, what's about to be birthed into newness. It's got to reflect all of those things. So don't get overwhelmed if you're an artist. Really sit down and just find out your why. And the rest will evolve from there. And for anybody who's both an artist and non-artist that are listening, I would definitely love for you to interact and join with me on this journey in pursuing justice for humanity. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And each day, I say yes to justice. Each day. And I hope you do the same. Now, get back to work.